All right. Welcome, everyone, as we begin. Oh, here in Valaka, where our heroes have survived the first of many raids that have taken out Bragi, separated families, and even drawn more splinters in Clan Ragval. But glory can still be found. There he is. For it can be found in preventing the next bloodshed, at least some of it. Our Hersaers, as well as the villages of Regval, have found that death is coming for some of them. When the next creatures come from the woods, the ones they see when they look across their feasting tables will be the same ones they see burning on pyres. There is no avoidance, no protection that will prevent this reality for Ragfall. All they can do is make sure it's as few as possible. Protect the clan members who have yet to be born, so they and the children growing up to be warriors, so Valakan can exist. The clans live on. That is the mission. Speaking of the heritages, Asphalt found that a piece of their sword was missing. That this piece may have been used to carve a curse into the wood, that by destroying that curse, they now have allies in the elves who will now send reinforcements every week. But disturbed by this and wanting to put an end to any future shenanigans, Asphalt has rallied their friends. And they move out, being tempted and succumbing to temptation from the shadows, and finally getting a name. To one entity that seems to have taken an interest in Clan Ragfall, Varen. As you move through the dark forest, all this haunts all of you. What would you like to do?
I don't quite remember, but did we stop for the night?
Yes,
And
you're
that's when we got visited.
correct. So you kind of have here the night.
I think I had already processed my long rest. Yeah, I did.
For you.
I think Griff kind of like goes about preparing the morning stuff, roast it, like making some simple soup with hardtack for our breakfast. Possibly has no idea what Willow eats still. He hasn't seen Willow eat at all since she joined us.
Do they ask or inquire?
So like he's cut, like he has the bowls of soup in his hands, and then he's like, and he's still kind of like, I don't know exactly how to talk to Willow after what happened last night, but okay. Willow?
So yeah, I think if you approach Willow, I mean, it's like a Disney movie going on. She's over there talking to leaves that are like floating in the air, and just seems to be having a grand old time, almost as if yesterday didn't even happen. Does not seem to grasp what would worry someone like Griff at all, and is just kind of enjoying the moment and playing in the nature. Very, very happy to be outside again after spending some time with the clan. Yes, Griff.
In the last few days, I don't think I inquired upon your eating preferences.
Eating preferences.
Yeah. Asphalt and I kind of take turns doing the cooking. And honestly, the last time we let one of our old friends, Tiny, cook, she burnt everything. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, it was my turn to make breakfast, and I don't think I ever asked you, what do you eat?
Oh, I'm a plant.
Yeah. Do you consume things from the earth, like naturally, like you root into the earth?
Oh no. No, I'm a plant. She seems so confused what's confusing Griff right now. Just so you know. Like if you were to read her face, she feels like she's answering your question.
Okay.
Griff.
Oh, sunshine and water?
Mm-hmm. I've already had my sunshine.
Okay.
What's soup if not water?
Well, according to my features here, anyway. Yeah, I don't need anything if I've had my 4 hours of sunshine, and I have. Griff.
Yeah.
Are you feeling all right, Griff?
Yes and no.
Would you like to talk about it, Griff? I can make you a place to sit down, and you can mention things and words that make you feel better.
I think a lot of what I had to say about what is bothering me, I had said earlier when you made your deal.
Oh. Do you wish me to leave, Griff?
No. I just hope you understand that when the time comes for her to collect, that we're going to try and stop her. And I don't know if that means we might have to try to stop you because you made the deal with her.
Oh. Well, that is okay. Griff, do you remember when I first spoke in the woods?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said?
Not exactly.
Well, I said that I've been watching you all for a very long time. And I believed, as I still believe, that you are better for this place than the other clans. And I mentioned I wanted to help. To me, I would sacrifice one of my favorite oaks if it meant that the rest of nature carried on. And although I do not approve of all of your clan's methods in nature, I still believe what I said to be true, and I would sacrifice a single soul to protect your clan. If you wish to stop me, that makes sense. It helps me understand what you value. I don't understand all of you, and I don't pretend to. But I'm very honest, and I will always be honest with you, Griff. I have no reason to lie. Have you ever thought about what it means to take away a section of forest? What it does to the creatures who call it home, or to the roots, to the trees? I'm sure you would sacrifice them if it meant saving something greater. I have a hard time understanding what the difference between my life and your life is. I am a plant, Griff. Do you know what that means?
I think it means that some of the things that you value are a little bit different from the things that we value.
Yes. And it was not my intent to become your enemy, but if you do value the one soul greater than the clan, then I won't stop you from stopping me. I think nature should take its course, and my life is no greater than the soul I would collect. In the meantime, I intend to use the gift I was given to help your clan win, as was my agreement. And I can at least promise you this. When it is time to collect the soul, I will come to you first and let you know. I harbor no ill will towards you, Griff. I am a plant. And I have had a hard time adjusting to your clan. Most of you have your circles, and I was very much left alone for a time there. I've watched you all, but I don't understand you all. And I hope that maybe for the next few days, while we're still friends, we can understand each other better. But I will not collect the soul without letting you know first. That way you have a chance to stop me. And she offers you her hand.
I think Griff kind of like takes it and doesn't so much shake it, but kind of like gives like a reassuring squeeze and is like, I thank you for your honesty.
And I thank you for yours. I am sorry we will be enemies one day. I very much like you. In the meantime, you should prepare the meal for your friends, and I should continue playing in the leaves. And then, as if nothing we just discussed was heavy lifting at all, she very childlike almost in the leaves begins to play.
And Griff goes to search for Bjorg, who was not there when he woke up and started making food, so Bjorg must be out and about. And Asphalt was snoring so loud that it probably could cause an earthquake.
Asphalt is using meld into stone to sleep inside of a big rock. So you just see the rock shaking with Asphalt snores.
And Griff wakes up. Asphalt. Knock, knock, knock. On the stone pile.
It shakes and rumbles as she rises out of it, supine on top.
Wow. I love a good sleep.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to how you rise out of the earth like that.
Well, I think it's important to take lessons from each other, and Shira taught me about meditation, and that's what I try and do for 8 hours every day. Meditate in solitude. And fall asleep.
Griff does the kind of like lip locking motion, throwing away the key.
Okay, well, what's the plan for today? We're gonna continue, right? I mean, we still haven't made it to the
Clan
that
of
place that I
Bloodrakers?
wrote down. Yeah. To the Green Skirther.
No, we have not. We are still in the mountains heading that way.
Well, I guess we should find Bjorg, huh?
Also, I realized I was really overthinking things, and Willow just needs sunlight and water to eat. So
Wait, that makes so much sense. She's
I
like
know.
a tree.
Yeah.
Duh. Thank you for the soup.
It's just simple soup. It's better than, I don't know, gnawing on bark. Remember when we were traveling to get to the area for Ragwall, and like we were caught in that really big snowstorm, and there was no food to be had, so we all kind of just ate bark.
I remember laying there, letting the snow melt in my mouth for water. In my meditations, I also decided I was kind of overthinking things. It brings a lot of clarity to sort of fall into nature and realize that creatures are pretty fickle, but, the earth is slow and consistent. And we have a whole lot of time to figure out a better way than, sacrificing a clan member or whatever. We'll figure it out together.
I talked with Willow a little bit about it this morning.
Oh,
Had a heart to heart, so to speak.
that must have been nice. Your heart-to-hearts are really great, Griff. It's big and warm.
Griff kind of like pats Asphalt on the shoulder and is like, "Thanks, Asphalt." Now, where'd Bjorg get up to?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're losing daylight out here. Bjorg! Bjorg!
She backflips out of the tree that she's in right in front of you. I'm right here.
Oh, gosh, I'll never get used to that.
One day.
Griff kind of like is, I was totally not surprised. Totally.
No, of
not
course you
surprised.
weren't.
No. Nope.
I know, because Mana told you I was there.
I am most perceptive.
Well, should we finish our breakfast and get this show on the road?
Yeah. On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. Or the dirt path, anyway.
Yeah. Where are we going, Matt?
Okay. Indeed. With that, you pack up and are seemingly ready to go. Anything? Just before just last check for anything.
Willow just finds a puddle of mud to soak in some nutrients before the long trek. Just kind of stands there and it's like, it's lovely.
We don't feel anything out of the ordinary here, do we? Because I know that there's corruption kind of everywhere, not just the place that we cleaned up.
Correct. I mean, it's cold, and I'd say that's probably the worst of it. And just kind of the dark in there's kind of a feeling like you're being hunted. But you always feel watched in these woods. Things kind of deciding maybe whether you're worth to try for a meal or not.
Okay.
All In that case,
Oh, wait. I think there is one thing I could do. I thought so. I was kind of reviewing my stuff. I would want to do while they're kind of eating, just a quick commune with nature to find out if there are any settlements, as in humanoid types of encampments nearby.
so I would say, as far as finding that, you do sense what feels like an abandoned settlement, where there seems to be one. Well, yeah, I would say yeah. As far as like where there was a settlement, but there doesn't seem to be humanoids anymore there.
Okay, cool. All right, I will mention that before we head out. And just kind of mention where that would be at if we wanted to go there.
How far out of off our known path would it be?
Granted, I think this spell gives me knowledge of a 3-mile radius.
Yeah. So instead of the travel, yeah, it's somewhat close. I'd say with what you're thinking, you're guessing that you're sensing this veil.
Hmm.
This thing you're going towards. The Grand Skutta.
I did have that name in my notes, but so is that like a geographical area or a topographical area or a magical area?
You found it was a place that you thought where this druid was.
Is it the name of like a city or like a mountain or
no.
something?
Yeah, it's more of a. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Almost like a mythical place, like where she made her home in the mountains, where she made a like ecosystem.
Gotcha.
All right.
And I do mention that I don't sense humanoids necessarily, but definitely the location of what at one time was occupied.
Right, let's get that confirmation. Y'all continue forward. All right, then are you following the leanings of Willow as well as the stories and what legends you picked up from Alvis? You continue the best you can. Then you find in the base of the mountains what appears to be. First, you notice steam kind of rising very lightly across the barren trees. And then approaching, you see this crack, maybe 5-7 feet, where the steam is coming from in the base of the mountains.
Looks like we might have to go in.
Is it, does it seem like a natural formation, like a geyser or a volcano, or does it seem more different than that?
How do you want to determine that?
Can I do a nature check?
Okay, so when I say that, I'm not looking for what check you're trying to do. I'm looking for what's it look like for you to figure that out? Like, what actions do you begin to do?
I would like to compare it to my knowledge of trees or not trees, like the earth and what's typical for its functioning.
Sure. Okay. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you see steam coming out. It could be a lot of things. How do you investigate the steam, or what would get you that information? What would
Looking
give you
at
the purpose just looking at steam?
Yes,
You
and
think-
the opening in the ground. I'm not trying to go into it, but I will
Gotcha.
look at it.
I see the type of opening. Okay, that helps me actually. Okay. Go ahead and give me a nature check, please.
Sure. 20.
20. Looking carefully, you feel like the opening here was made by roots growing up and cracking the rock. Either over time or quickly, you're not entirely sure. The steam that rises is thick, carries a lot of moisture, of high humidity.
Mm. Roots did this.
Roots and rocks. Interesting combination, Asphalt.
Are you giving me sarcasm?
No, I was actually referring to how you use your magic through rocks and I use my magic through trees.
Oh, like a team, like a duo.
Right. Yes.
We should make a band,
A what?
a musical group.
What's that?
Okay, we'll discuss it later. Willow thinks we should go in. Is that the consensus?
Seems like we have to.
We could also talk to the roots if they're there.
We should determine what the danger is before we attempt to go in, because steam can be very hot and it could harm us.
It would be bad.
But it's so cold out here.
Some of
I
us are
don't-
made of wood.
I don't disagree with that, Asphalt. However, steam depending on how hot it is could be detrimental to us.
You guys are right. Okay. So, yeah, I will, I guess, ask your root friends.
All right. Let's see. I'm actually wondering if I can do it like this real quick, because I can become an awakened shrub. This is one of my features, but I'm trying to see if it understands language. It doesn't say, but intelligence of 10 or higher means it would at least understand language, right? So, oh wait, I can also wait. That's just regular speaking. I don't know if this matters. What do you think, Matt?
What are you trying to do?
If I became an awakened shrub using my druidic abilities, does that mean I could communicate with the plants?
I don't think like direct communication. You might be able to get some information by like rooting with them, maybe, but it wouldn't be like as asking questions.
Okay, so I should just use speak with plants. That's what I need to know. Okay, so I will do a speak with plants. I will take the little plant root in my hand, kind of pet it, and then we'll speak to it and say, "My dear friend, are there any creatures within this tomb?"
Yeah. Okay, so creatures. Oh, yes. Much life within. Much of us, much of plants, but one lives and walks.
Where does this heat come from? This steam.
The power of the walking friend. She makes us root forever.
I kind of motion for Griff, Asphalt, and Bjork to come a little closer, and I will say to the root, I kind of want each of you, I will just tell you, I want each of you just to kind of touch the root to see if the root recognizes any of your forms, like, dwarf, human, that sort of thing, to see if I can understand what type of creature might be down there.
It tickles.
They're trying to say they just recognize the creature?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it's a dwarf or a human, based on like who I have with me.
Oh, I see. They're trying. Okay.
Or
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, they go, oh. Much different than all of the ones you've brought. Most like the blue one.
The blue one. I look at all of you, and then I will just say aloud, "Are any of you blue?"
Is mana perceivable by the roots?
Could be.
I'm asking y'all because she doesn't know anything about that. The root says that this individual down there is most like the blue one.
Hi, sorry, I'm back. I was throwing stuff in the laundry.
Throwing stuff in the steam laundry here. Got it.
I'm gonna kind of turn towards Mana, who's like, she's like, in a lot of ways. Sometimes she's like half formed, because like she's like like a floating torso half the time, or like she's half in something. Because she's a ghost, like she does what she wants sometimes. So I'm gonna just like look to her. What is she doing? Has she like put her hand on like the plant as well?
Well, she kind of does with you, so she would as well.
Does any of you know what that means?
They might be perceiving Mana. She's my wife who had passed, and I kind of died and she possessed me, but I still survived. It's slightly magically complicated.
Willow just assumes that's normal. Okay.
Complicated. The one inside is complicated.
The one inside is complicated, I tell the others.
Kind of repeating. You could tell, like, latches onto that word.
They really liked the word complicated.
It could be that if the person inside is the person we're looking for, the Hollow Thorn, it could be that she's somewhere in between life and death.
Or she's super smoking hot and powerful, so maybe you should clarify.
The heat, the steam, is it coming directly off of the complicated individual?
No, what she has made.
What has she made?
A sanctuary
Hmm.
for us to be us and for the complicated.
I pass that along.
There's more than one complicated.
They mentioned only one, but it sounds like if they have a sanctuary, maybe they want more. I don't know.
I think it's definitely that what they mean by the complicated is that it's people who might be between life and death or something of that nature. We know that the Hollowthorn does blood magic. They might be vampiric in nature. There might be vampires down there.
She tries to think of how to word that in a way that the plant would understand and says, beasts, the amber in beasts. Does this individual consume it?
See, I'm trying to understand what you're asking.
She's asking if it's consuming blood
Oh,
by referring to blood as amber, like from a tree.
gotcha. Yeah, no, perfect. I think for a moment. In a way, yes. The walking's amber. The sap it
Hmm.
lives off. Uses it for us all.
Are you becoming stronger from the sap?
Oh, yes.
Will you harm me or those who travel with me if we enter this place?
I will not.
But others might.
They may. They tend to. This is their place. You would trespass.
In nature, there is no trespass. Is there?
They are not nature.
Oh. I pass that along.
Is this the only way in?
Good question. Is this the only way in?
Yes.
I will nod.
Can you ask if, by talking to us, your new friend, does that mean that she who walks with them knows about us too being here?
Does the individual know that we are speaking to you?
No. I don't think so.
Oh. Okay. Any other questions?
Well,
I
like
don't
if your
know.
friend invites us in, is it really trespassing?
Well, it's not. I don't think they have. I mean, they're part of nature, and we don't have trespass. It's everything in nature is home. So it's the ones down there that are unnatural.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
All right.
It doesn't understand.
I will put one hand on Asphalt's shoulder and then take the root and say, "This one thanks you for your time."
Hmm. Yes. Time. All right. Now, what would you like to do?
Okay. Bjork, you are very sneaky. How well do you think you could scout this area?
I think I would be okay. Do you want me to go in first?
Oh, you can. I was thinking, if you do, perhaps Asphalt can become a tiny creature, and I can become a tiny tree creature, and we can ride on your shoulders.
And what of Griff?
Right.
He stays in the van.
What is this van you speak of?
Oh, sorry, my nose is bleeding.
What are you doing? Are you ready to go?
The only other thing I can do is try to use these roots to travel us down, but that would require there to be a destination tree down there.
No, it's fine. I'm just concerned that we have a plan for the three of us to be stealthy, but what about Griff?
Right. How stealthy are you, Griff?
Moderately.
I'm pretty stealthy myself.
It's just sometimes this armor is a little bit heavy and like I trip occasionally, but I'm pretty stealthy. That is me trying to say I'm proficient in stealth, but I have to roll a disadvantage.
Gotcha. If this is dense foliage, then I'm really stealthy. If it's not, then I'm moderately stealthy.
Okay. So, what is your approach?
I'd say we just go in for it and go stealthy. Let's just do it.
Okay, so I have two small entities sitting one on each shoulder.
Yeah, I'll become a tiny little spider that's made out of wood.
Oh, I become a spider that's not made out of wood.
And I'm gonna be sneaky.
Okay. So, little spiders, you may have advantage on this, but we'll take stealth checks from the party.
All right. This is not dense foliage, right?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Oh my
Not
god,
hitting
you
on me,
guys.
no.
I rolled a 10, so it's a 17.
23.
$17.
32.
Okay. Then humidity begins to grow thicker. It's odd. There's at first it's more frost squeezing through ice before it's just wet. And then you find an immense cavern. It's dimly lit in spots, though not all around, only certain sections by some bioluminescent red. There's a good depth of water here, and it is teeming with trees, tiny land masses. Each landmass that you can see seems to have a combination of rock and tree and plant that has grown up around it, blocking the contents of it from your view, save for some that have overgrown trees. One in particular seems to have a dock and a small boat that looks reasonably worthy of use. But before you is just the water. If you'd like to start your D&D maps, you can.
Oh, here we go.
We found an underground grotto. Last time we found one of these, there were fish people. But now there's plant people. Plant vampire people.
I do think I spawned my token in the fog of war. I apologize, Matt.
Oh boy, looking for asphalt, looking for asphalt.
I can add myself again
I
if
see.
it's easier.
Ah!
Okay, nice. Thank you.
I am just on the edge of the fog of war.
Of glory?
Yeah.
What?
Someone can share if they'd like for the stream. Bobby starts yelling at everyone, share!
Okay, Matt, I'm sharing.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
So right now you're just kind of on the rock before the water, I would say.
Okay.
Even though it starts in the water, it's just going to give you a little bit of a sense as you look out. You tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, become a giant tree octopus. That seems like a terrible idea.
Well, I'm not sure I like this idea, but I think we may have to swim for it.
This looks sort of like the continental U.S.
I think I'm gonna head for the dock.
All right. So you hop into the water, start wading through, kind of swimming. And I would say definitely asphalt. You begin to see ripples in the water moving towards Griff.
Griff, 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 Griff. Griff, look out! Griff!
Do I have a chance to do anything before they attack me?
We shall see.
Oh God.
As I'm taking everyone's initiative score, does everyone have advantage? Anyone have advantage?
Nope.
No.
All right. So with that, looks like no, you don't. So with that, you see two bloated forms begin to emerge, and then one sleek, slightly feminine with long black hair that moves into the water. Begin. They do get to go first. First things first. Let's assassinate here. Come over. And cool. I will go ahead and take out a dagger and go to stab Griff.
My AC is 20.
Nice. All right. It misses, and then a 20 to hit. It's for 6 piercing damage and 8 poison. And then I need a con save.
Is this against being poisoned?
No, it's against disease.
Oh, yum.
I'm going to use my recap inspiration for advantage. 16.
16, you succeed.
Okay.
And then with that, as it does that, it then begins to wade through here and kind of run away. You can have an op attack if you'd like, as it kind of comes around here.
Yeah, I'll take an attack. 23.
That hits.
It's 8 bludgeoning. I think my divine strike also hits. I'm not 100% sure.
I think so. I think it's on every weapon attack.
Yeah. Then it would be also 5 radiant.
Nice. Burn. Then B here will go ahead and attack as well, taking its dagger. A miss with a natural 1 and 23. So that is 4 piercing, stabbing you in your shoulder, and 14 poison. And a con save, please.
$17.
Okay, very good. Resist, and then it will run away too and kind of get over here. And lastly, perfect. The last one kind of looks, and you see her hair, extends out like points of ivy, begins to wrap around Griff. That is a dirty 20 for 12 slashing damage as it wraps and begins to cut into your flesh, and you are grappled. When that happens, you are immediately pulled towards her as the hair retracts. And then she leans in to kiss you. Give me a charisma save.
I'm just going to take a wild guess, and this doesn't have to do with being frightened at all.
No.
15?
15 makes it. And success, you take half. So 5 psychic damage as you begin to relive scenes of your dead wife dying, screaming. And the hair tries to tighten once more before 17, which does not do it. Seeing everyone around, she will then drag you away. Over here. With that, Griff, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to fire up my... Where did it go? I just had it. There it is. I'm going to fire up my Channel Divinity. My AC is now 21.
Nice.
I'm going to then I'm going to do it. I'm going to fire up Spirit Guardians.
Very nice.
Wisdom 17.
All right, Spirit Guardians go up, and let's get that up. What do they look like as that, excuse me, happens?
Normally it's wisps, but I feel like in this particular case, they look more like a little bit more ragey fireballs these right now.
You got it. All right, so you said wisdom save. There's only a 2.
2 1s,
Oh,
8 radiant.
okay. All right, as they see him begin to burn or flash, see screams. And with that, I think we go to Willow.
All right. Okay. Goodness. All right. So I see the maiden. Okay, I can use a circle spell. That's good to know. Okay. So my little tiny little spider self here is going to use one of my features, which is I can cast one of my circle spells even when in wild shape. So I am going to try to put down an entangle here. I'm going to try to summon some entangling vines around the maiden. Let's see here, because she's within 90 feet easily.
Mhm.
Oh, I just moved. There I am. Okay.
Yeah. I just put you on
Now-
like kind of because you're on Bjorg's shoulder, right?
Yes.
So
I want to try to do this without entangling Griff.
interesting.
But I don't know if I can because I don't know what I see. If I can't, I can't. But that's okay. At least I can stop her from moving. So this is a 20 foot. It's a 20-foot sphere, I believe. So let me see what I can do. I mean, a square? 20-foot square. There we go. Okay. Got my square here. Let's first draw it out. It's about 20 feet here. See where I can put it. Yeah, I don't think I can get just her. Correct? Because I need to be able to see in order to put
Is it
this.
centered on a space you can see?
Let me check. Each creature in the area doesn't. It doesn't say.
It says in an area you can see.
It says within range.
Within range. So it doesn't say see?
I'm looking just to be sure. It says grasping plants sprout from the ground 20-foot square within range. Duration, these plants turn the ground into the area of difficult terrain. They disappear. Each creature other than you in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or have the restrained condition.
Yeah, you
I
can
know
put
the
it there
spell.
then. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right there to get a strength save out of them.
Got it.
The target number is 17.
17 exactly.
Damn. All right, so that did not work. But it's still difficult terrain for the moment, so that's good. I am going to. I don't have a swimming speed, so I'm going to stay on Bjorg's shoulder, and bonus action. Actually, I do have a bonus action. Oh no, I can't. Oh God, this is so unfortunate. Because I have to be within 30 feet. Am I in 30 feet of this other guy? Let me check. Nope. Oh well. So for now, that will be my that'll be my turn. We're good.
Okay, you are within 30 feet of one of the enemies.
Oh, I didn't see that one down there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Entangling Vines on him. That's not a save, but they do take 4 cold damage, and they are restrained until the end of their next turn, or they have the opportunity. They can always take one of their attacks and use that to free themselves.
Okay. Got it. So they'll take the 4 cold.
Yep, and they are restrained till the end of the next turn unless they use an attack to free themselves. There you go. Now I'm
Very good. Bjorg!
So I am going to shoot at the one holding Griff with my bow. So bonus action, steady aim for a 26.
Nice.
And that is 9 points of magical piercing plus. Where is it? Oh, nice. An additional 24 sneak attack.
Oh, very good.
And that is my turn.
Got it. Asphalt.
Okay. I too am a wee little spider. And I am going to do I have a sense of how deep this water is?
Yeah, about 5 feet deep.
Wonderful. Okay, so then I am going to use some maneuver points and use a maneuver, and I hold out my little spider hand, and a rumbling in the earth starts, and then a spur of earth comes on out from like there into the maiden lady. Hold on, but I'm trying to change the direction if I could. Like this, from the ground into her, pushing her away from Griff, but deeper into the entangle. And I need a strength save.
Got it. Let's see what happens. 9!
Great. She is pushed 20 feet backwards. And takes some damage, which I'm going to roll. That's okay. 18 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, so you basically get put back right here just because it's like rock and stuff she kind of hits.
Got it.
18 bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will get some of those maneuver points that I just spent back by converting a spell slot. That's it.
You got it.
So I'm no longer grappled.
Indeed. Well, we do have the restrained individual down here.
Yeah, and just so you know, if they have more than one attack, all they have to use is one of their attacks to free themselves.
Got
And they'd
it.
still have their other one.
All right. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and do that. So that kills one attack, which is good. Then they take out their crossbow and fire at Bjorg. Oof, that misses. Then see what they do here. Oof. They try to hide, but not too well. So there, and then next, we've got this one who step out a little bit and fire at Griff. 12, which misses. And 23.
23 yes.
That is 6 piercing, 3 poison, so 9. And then a con save.
$15.
Very good. All right, with that, the hair from the maiden goes to wrap around Griff some more. Or again. 9! How do you miss the hair? Or did I miss you?
I feel like it's going to kind of like shoot out, kind of like completely straight out kind of thing. And Griff kind of just like throws himself to one side of it, and it kind of just like shoots past his face, and then just like retracts, kind of like a frog when its tongue goes out, like plump plump. And he just dodges it.
Absolutely. I like it. That's all of them. And actually, this one's going to go ahead and dash kind of back here. Get outside a little bit. And then Griff.
Okie dokie. Trying to rip open my candy. Alright. Okay, let's see how this works. If I remember correctly, we all had not so much Willow, but the rest of us, we all had rings that like allowed us to get swim speeds and breathe in water, didn't we?
Yes.
From that mission we did for Asa.
Yes. You should have a ring of swimming in your inventory.
Yeah. I know
Also-
I wasn't there for it, but like I was there for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Quote, unquote.
There were only 3. I think Griff, Bjorg, and Korgana had them.
Sounds about right.
So I would have swim speed of 40. Technically, because of the depth of the water, I could just walk, but we're gonna swim.
Yeah. That would prevent your movement from being halved. So yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, and then Drowned Assassin B. Oh wait, because the maiden was still in my thing, she had to make the save at the end of her turn.
Indeed. 11.
She takes a little more, 11 radiant.
Very nice.
So now Drowned Assassin B has to take the save.
11.
He takes 19.
Very nice. Begin to burn and shrivel.
And then I move 15. So 20. Now John Maiden has to make another save.
Does 13.
For 17 radiant.
This is crazy.
I'm abusing the new rules. I'm a cleric on the edge.
Very good. Anything else?
So I use 20.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get further away with the rest of my 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right. So,
And
are
then,
you hoping to provide you some protection?
yeah. But then I still have my attack.
Yeah, you have your action.
So I'm going to where is it? Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. Where did it go? I'm looking at my maneuvers. This is for the duration. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to spend 4 maneuver points to bless my or to enter like this kind of like battle frenzy.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 3, 4. So my attacks are gonna do more damage. They do an additional 2d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And that's it.
Okay, so it's a power up.
Yeah, it
Wrecking
lasts
Ball
for,
Dean over here.
yeah, it lasts for a minute, doesn't require concentration.
Yeah. It's crazy aura. It's crazy going around the weapon. Willow.
All right.
I love being possessed, guys.
I just love that it seems like your wife just got mad because someone kissed you. It's great.
Yeah, 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 guys.
Good one.
All right. So I do see Assassin A. And I don't think I can do much more good as a spider, so I'm going to use my bonus action. I will pop out of that form, and I am then going to take my reach my hand into my leafy hair, grab some of it, yank it out, and like put out an open palm with the leaves on it, and I just kind of blow the air, and the leaves both start spinning, and with razor sharpness they start moving toward the drowned assassin A. And so
Get a little
Bye.
bit of cover.
we'll take my attacks. The first one is a 25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. 8 and 1 D&D maps. You can add yourself in.
And the second one is a 15.
A 15. Yeah. It between the cover, it kind of hits the dock.
So just one hit.
Correct.
All right, and that one does 10 slashing damage as it
Pierces into his or her throat. And then I will use my swimming, which is not very good, but 15 feet. So let me measure that out. Yeah, I can get to the dock. So I will get to this dock here.
Got you. Got to stand up on there.
Yeah. And that's that will be my turn.
All right. Now reveal this here space. See this beautiful grove of trees. This one in particular spreading out its roots. There you go. Then might Aiden go ahead and get into the maps when you can. Add your token. Okay, so you do that. Then this one. Just see real quick. Okay. Bjorg!
All right. Going to bonus action steady aim and shoot at drowned assassin A.
Got it.
For a 28.
That hits.
That is 13 points of magical piercing plus an additional 15 for sneak attack.
Ooh.
And that is my turn.
All right. Asphalt.
I'm actually gonna hold an action to repeat my spiky shooting move at drowned assassin B. I'm holding it for the next time drowned assassin B returns to this little alcove to hide. Once they try to hide and move in there, I want to try and shoot the spur at them to push them back out again.
Okay.
It does say any point within 60 feet. I don't have to see the point.
Perfect. Hissed. You are in about shoulder deep water. And some girl tried to make out with Griff. And now they're trying to kill her for it. And then there's various undead. You there, Aiden? I do not hear you.
Oh, I just realized. Was I not heard that whole time?
Nope.
Oh, my bad. That makes a lot of
First
sense.
we heard you were like, why? Why?
That makes so much sense. Sorry, that was weird. I thought it was going to my mic, but it was going to my headset mic, which is different mics. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I asked for a synopsis, but that was perfect. I got it anyways.
Nice.
So, I am going to. Can I see the drowned maiden over there?
Yes.
Okay. So, I am going to actually just use my action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors as a 4th level spell. So I get 8 of them. and I'll fling 2 at the drowned maiden for 2
Okay.
deck 17 saves.
All right. First one, 7.
Fail.
Second, 12.
Also fail for a total of 16 fire damage.
How do you want to kill it?
The meteor just kind of sink through her body.
Nice. She perishes and burns. And there's a creaking noise in the wood. The roots around. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Right. I got this. Here they're gonna go ahead and move to get a good shot at Willow. Then Asphalt, if I do the thing that triggers, because I got the gist of it, but I didn't get the precision of it, you just tell me.
Okay.
Fires twice at Willow. 24 to hit. And
Hits.
dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. 8 piercing, 6 poison. 5 piercing, 5 poison. So that. Then I need con saves 2 to resist disease.
Okay. Con is okay. That's 16 and higher than a 16.
Okay. You resist. And then they're going to want to do here. That's what it's doing. So that would be 1, 2, 4. And they will dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get the next one. Or fire at Griff.
Thanks, Julie.
What happened?
Julie hid my hiding avatar.
Oh. That's a dirty 20.
Doesn't hit because I'm
Yeah.
21.
Nice. And a 17. And they're just going to try to hide.
My ghostly possession hand like grabs the arrow mid-flight.
I love it. Okay. So they have an 18 hide check. Then we'll get to Griff.
Alright, I don't need to know where they are. I just know they're in there. So 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna assume I've hit them.
Indeed. 15 for the wisdom save.
That's a failure. Oh, and that's a 1 and a 2. 9 radiant.
Got it.
And then I'm going to attempt to perceive them.
So perception check.
21.
You catch them lurking in the weeds.
Alright. That would have been my action though, so right?
Indeed.
I don't think I have anything I can do with the bonus action other than healing word myself. So I'll do that.
Got it.
But I know where you are.
I love it.
Can't hide from me.
All right. Willow is going to attempt a. She's going to use her feet to communicate with the earth, to tell the earth we need some help, and have some roots and vines pop up around drowned assassin A for a strength save.
Got it. $16.
Fails. They are restrained.
Nice.
That was my action. Oh, how close am I to them? Probably not close enough. Let me check to be sure, though. Let's see how close y'all are. 60. And with my poor swimming speed, I don't think I can do it, but I'm checking. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get close enough. So, yeah, I think for my movement, all I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself onto this land here. Wait, let me calculate it out a little bit. Could get right about there. Okay. Right here. So, well, actually, I'm going to hide. Well, not hide. I guess I wouldn't hide. I'm right there. There I am. So, that's my turn.
Got it. And then all right. So swimming around the corner, you see another drowned maiden. Eyes and hair coming before her as she's made her way. She came kind of like this. And immediately her hair shoots out to hissed. And first attack, 8. Second attack, 8. Third attack, 22.
Shield.
All right. Her hair cannot penetrate your magic. That is all she can do. We'll go to Bjorg.
So, drowned assassin A is restrained, correct?
Yes.
All right. So I am going to shoot at them with my bow, and because they're restrained, that's advantage, correct?
Mhm.
Apparently I'm not going to hit 14.
14 hits.
Oh, it does. Nice. So 11 points of magical piercing plus an additional 15 for sneak attack.
Oh, do you want to kill it for a second time? Or actually, you didn't crit there, so let me just see. That was what, a total of 26 damage?
Yes.
Alright, actually gets to... I can't do that, so yeah. I want to kill it.
Right through its beady little eyes.
Nice. Anything else?
Nope. That is my turn.
Asphalt.
Okay. I'm gonna
spider. Doesn't have a swim speed, but I could swim at half speed.
Yes.
Okay, I will move here. If I could grab myself. And then I will open my little spider mouth and breathe fire at the new drowned maiden. Or a deck save.
Dex. It would be 25.
Okie dokie. That is 8 fire damage. That's halved. It was 16 total.
Yep. Alright. They're underwater to avoid the fire.
And I move backwards with the other 5 feet of my movement. And that'll be my turn now. Question about mechanics. If I were to want to take the help action, do I have to be within 5 feet of the enemy or within 5 feet of the person who I'm trying to help?
I believe it's the enemies.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Excuse me.
All right. This is silliness, so as a bonus action, I'm just gonna not be a spider.
Let's start playing some D&D. Okay.
Back to
right, great.
asphalt.
Now I'm done.
Alright. Fist.
Sorry, I completely forgot about my mic again. I gotta switch it. I'm gonna throw 2 meteors at the drowned maiden.
Alright. Meteors
That's
at
my
the
best action.
maiden. Deck saves, right?
Yes, deck 17. Sorry, let me switch my mic so it stops happening.
Dirty 20
Uh,
and a 25.
both will succeed. The first one was 7. The other one was 8.
Radiant.
Fire damage.
Fire. She takes half.
Yes. Oh, on top of already the half. Cool.
Or 7 and 8 were.
We're the totals. Sorry, we're the max amount. So
Okay.
it'd be 4 and 3.
3. So you do see that she is resistant to fire damage.
Yeah, I thought so. I am gonna cast as my action a 2nd level magic missile at her.
Got it.
2 damage per missile, all of them at her.
Okay, so that's 8.
Yes.
So to verify, you got a 1 on the dice.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. All right, they burn into her shoulders and her chest, searing her flesh, obliterating it. Anything else?
That is it.
All right, with that then, this guy will come out and just engage Griff outright. So here we go with their dagger. 19 for a miss. 21 for a hit. That is 6 piercing damage, 13 poison damage. And a con save, please, Griff.
Do we still have inspos?
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna use one yet again. I'm not contracting any diseases today. Aw, but I guess I am, because that's a 3 and a 2.
oh, jeez. Ooh, goes in deep and your particular sting in your flesh.
Make your con save, assassin.
That's right. Con save, where are you? Con save, there you are.
Or wisdom save.
8 wisdom save. Still gonna not make it.
9 radiant.
Griff, there's a damage boost in chat.
All right, then Griff, it's your turn.
Now I'm gonna attack him. For natural 20.
Oh,
There we
heck
go.
Yes.
And then a 24.
Very good.
Did you use the damage boost?
She hasn't rolled damage.
I
Oh,
haven't
I'm
rolled
sorry.
damage yet.
I
I
can't
usually
see it.
roll all the attacks first and then damage.
Gotcha.
So the first attack is going to be a bludgeoning damage.
8
But-
bludgeoning. Okay.
What?
Yeah, but 13 radiant and 25 necrotic.
Oh. Oh, nice. It does take necrotic. Good. How do you want to kill it?
I'd like to imagine that. So the knife goes into like Griff's chest, and it's like, Griff like pushes the hand out off of him, rips it out, stabs him back, and then throws the flail, bonking his head in.
Nice.
And just like the sheer, just like waves of magic wafting off of him, just kind of like sears over like the wound in
Very
his
good.
chest, sealing all of the bacteria inside. Okay, and then I have 40 swim, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hi, guys! Now the John Maiden has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, yep. You get the drown maiden there. That's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She only gets an 8.
19 radiant.
Nice. All right. Screams and burns. Anything else?
Damage boost.
I'm gonna use the damage boost on that.
Nice.
And the damage boost is
D6.
D6. So we will add only 1.
Oh.
But every one counts.
It's true. Willow.
All right, Willow will go ahead and move on up here, and she will try to restrain the drowned maiden. So she's going to.
You have to see, or
Nope, this is the same one I've been using the whole time.
so it's just an area, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it. Well, let me come
So
up
you can
close.
take a little peek and then go back.
Ooh, something's in there. But I'm going to put it right here. And so that's a strength save.
All right. And That's a 6.
All right, they are restrained.
Nice.
As I ask the earth again to aid me.
And no bonus action. Just gonna move myself backward here. Whoop, let me go back. I'm gonna kind of move into the trees here a little bit. There we go, and that's my turn.
All right. That hair flies out. This time, it's gonna be Griff from the maiden. And let's see, restrained is disadvantage, right? Yep. Well, actually, let me ask you this: on this, does she have to make a save to get out of this, or is this an attack?
This is a save. This is entangle.
Okay, so let's just try it. So hail at Griff for a 21.
That'll do it.
Well, this is attack at 21.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Griff. Hits Griff for 16 bludgeoning damage. Griff, you're muted if you're responding.
Griff is unconscious now.
Okay. And then the hair will try to go out to Hist as well. Still disadvantage. For a dirty 20. That gonna get you, Hist?
I'm gonna shield.
Okay, shield. All right. And then a bonus action. She pulls Griff towards her. And goes to kiss them. That is still a charisma save, Griff. Okay. So that does matter because you do take a failed death save, since it's a save. However, even in this, you see Griff begin to get thin. It's like the armor doesn't fit quite right on them anymore. Griff, your permanent strength is reduced by 5. Your score. Sucks the life, the strength out. We'll go to Bjorg.
Okay. So looks like the only thing left is the maiden, so she's restrained. Going to
Jeez.
shoot at her with my bow. For a dirty 20.
That hits.
For 9 points of magical piercing. Plus 19 for sneak attack.
Very good.
And that is my turn.
Asphalt.
Okay. Action. I am going to need a con save from the maiden.
Got it. 3.
Oh, wonderful. 18 necrotic damage.
Okay. What's this from?
Wither and bloom.
All right, it goes out. Ooh. and it doesn't seem to wither her at all. Immune to necrotic.
Oh shit! I thought we learned that they took necrotic, but I guess that was just the assassins. Fuck.
Those the assassins, yeah.
Well, what's your name, Griff? You can roll a hit die if you like, and regain that number of HP. And then, as a bonus action, I will squeeze my hand on one of my runes and cast Heal on Griff by breaking one of my rune stones.
Nice.
And
Ooh,
so that's
heal.
an additional 70 hit points back. However, also, if this thing on the strength score counts as a poison, would it be fixed?
It's not a poison.
Okay.
Does it mention diseases?
Nope.
Okay, there we go. All right, though I would usually count as here as doing this. So heal is going to fix your strength. I've always let heal do that. So it was a big boy spell. And anything else, Asphalt?
No, that's it.
Hist.
Muted Aiden if you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that time I just missed the button. I'm really all over the place today. I'm gonna throw 2 meteors at her as my bonus action first.
Got it. So she's doing her deck saves. 16 and 16.
Both fail for 7 and 9 fire damage. Then I'm just gonna do a first level magic missile at her again. Or second level at her again.
Let's go.
That's 3 damage per missile, so 12 damage.
Nice. All right. Several holes are throughout her body. Go with Griff. Up, but still in her embrace.
Yeah, okay, let's bring back down my AC to a 20. Spirit Guardians is no more. But I'm up, so I'm going to actually yeah, that would go away. Then I'm gonna just attack her.
All right, so a disadvantage because of restraint.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you're not restrained. You're just grappled. My bad. You're good
Okay.
to go. 19 hits.
Then 19. And then 15.
15 hits as well.
Okay. So that is 8 bludgeoning plus 8 bludgeoning. So 16 bludgeoning. And then 2 plus 6 is another 8 radiant.
How do you want to kill her?
So Griff, after being revitalized, rises up in the water and just bonks her.
Nice. She floats down, destroyed. And with that, you don't see any other ripplings in the water. And we'll go ahead and take our break. All right. So we are back. Wait for some folks to get back. Do you like Willow's new art? Bunny. All right, so you find yourselves back once more here in the wet and the damp and the waters teeming.
That I was on that land mass there. I'll just take a look around here. I had like a boat and a dock, it looked like.
Yeah. So you do find that there seems to be a small rowboat there, as well as ever spreading roots of trees. This tree it almost looks like humanoid type root, like in shape, that have sprung up around it.
Do these roots look corrupt, like by taking a look around them? Or have they been tampered with, corrupted magically?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm going to use one of the inspirations. Oh, no.
14.
Yeah, so looking carefully, can't quite tell. Definitely looks like they've been manipulated, like there's deep magic here. And you can sense the presence of, I would say, blood magic. Or whether there's like a corruption or something worse, you don't know.
Looks like we have some evidence of the blood magic over here.
You do see here clearly, though, is it does appear that there's like this bridge of tree that moves from this little mass island to another.
Mm-hmm. Like across the water?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, right there. Oh. Yeah, let's check it out.
So you're calling out to everybody. I don't know what everyone else is doing.
Be careful, Willow. If she has, control of these people, I mean, she could have control of the plants.
Yes, that's why I'm not talking to them. But we should check out this other area over here. Not Griff. Asphalt, did you drown? What happened?
Yeah, I did. I'm coming back. I'm so sorry.
Little bridge here.
All right. So is everyone proceeding across the bridge?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it. I'm gonna be last.
So Willow looks like she's leading.
Sure, I'll lead.
I'll be right behind her.
All right. So Willow, go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
Is this dense foliage?
Yes.
34.
Ooh. What's that? Blood.
Indeed. So, you see several piles of bones and an altar of blood that takes up the center of the space with two buildings upon it, rocks, and you can see from markings in the ground and around the signs of ritual magic. Powerful. You can recognize it from here, Willow, as the source of the power that's making this whole thing work. Sacrificial. Allowing for this environment to exist.
Right.
And walking, just sort of lumbering, you see what appears to be an elf corpse. It was some purpose, kind of almost on a rote patrol, moving around. Doesn't seem to notice you.
I will use sign language for those who know it. I don't know if anyone knows it other than me.
Not me.
Okay.
Which hard because it wasn't a language when we started the campaign.
Yeah. So I'll just hold up my hand and then try to point toward where the corpse walker is moving about.
Griff is going to make a pretty like normal gesture of punching his hand. And then like the kind of convey that should we attack?
I want to make sure I also indicate that red pool since it's this power source, so I kind of point that out too.
Looking over at where the power source is, does it look like it's in direct sight of the corpse walker?
Yeah.
So I will lean back and I guess whisper to our group. The blood pool is definitely fueling everything. There's at least one enemy, possibly more. There are two buildings that could be hidden. And I don't know where the vampire would be. I could try to commune, but I imagine one of you has a better way of figuring that out.
Sorry, I missed all of that. My dog was freaking out. My downstairs neighbor's dog was freaking out. All the dogs in the building were freaking out.
We still haven't decided what to do.
We could attack, or we can try to sneak.
I could teleport across, but that would only really get me across.
Well, I think that if we attack, we are attacking. But if we sneak, we can try to avoid attacking until we fail and then we attack. So why don't we try sneaking? And if we have to attack, we will.
Yeah, maybe we'll find the vampire sleeping.
This whole business gives me the heebie-jeebies. I mean, life and death, that cycle is important. I feel like maybe I want to take a look at that blood vat thing. Maybe I can stop all this tomfoolery.
Asphalt. I would say as you're hearing this, Stone Razor begins to vibrate. The other part of me is nearby.
And the heart is close, I say to my friends.
What? What are you talking
The
about?
shard. The shard that we're here for.
Oh.
We can sense it. We are on the righteous path.
All right.
All right. Well, then let us try to sneak across into that building past the corpse walker, and if we fail, we fail.
True.
Sound good, everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Right. So you can give me a stealth check.
22 with disadvantage.
Nice. Dirty 20.
Using reliable talent, 24.
Nice.
I got a 6.
17.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, 17. I'm sorry.
Right. So, does have a patrol route here, so it can go here when you are able to do that, because you can't just sort of go right next to something without cover. But yeah, y'all can sneak and get to the ground without quite being detected.
All right, so we were gonna kind of go into this building here, right? Just straight across.
All right.
And I would probably let Asphalt do her thing, and I'd be doing kind of like a watch on like the direction that the corpse walker is going for their patrol, knowing they like went around the corner and everything.
All right.
Yeah, so I come right up to the blood thing.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do? I would say you do look at it and you can see the blood bubbles.
Does it have a like, are there runes on it or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Asphalt wants to see if she could determine if any of the runes will hurt her were she to touch the blood.
Arcana.
Okay,
Rune stuff.
another dirty 20.
All right, so studying this, you actually recognize that all these are meant to be from the heart You think this is powered by the missing piece of Stone Razor. Rune's likely pointing to the bottom and drawing its power from that shard worked into this somehow. And as far as disturbing, you think any touching of this would cause some type of disturbance as far as a harm? You're not entirely sure.
Okay. And the shard is not outwardly obvious. Like, I don't see I could unplug it from something.
No, your best bet is somewhere deep within the blood.
Okay. Well. Okay, I try to slip into this building with my friends.
Another stealth check.
Oh boy. Oh, you've got to be kidding.
A natural
It's a
one.
natural one, correct.
Nice. All right. As you here, as you go, you step on a nearby bone that snaps, and you hear a voice. Ooh, is here. At the same time, the creature leaps and stays for a moment, drooling.
Oopsie.
Was the voice female?
It was female coming from the other building. It calls out again. Who has come here? To Bloodvithra.
Willow will try to use, actually, she will use the voice of there's no good answer here. So she will use crap. No, she can't use that voice either. Okay, so Willow will just say, we are visiting you might say, looking for something that we believe belongs to us.
Hmm. Ooh. You bring blood here too. Nice. This is good. What have you come to seek? What is the something that you think I have of yours?
A shard.
A shard. Stone Razor has been brought here. Old friend. You seek to make him whole again.
Yes.
Hmm. And what would you give Bloodvitra for this?
What do you desire?
You are foolish. Disrespectful of your elders. They're young.
Probably older than you.
And senile.
Oof.
Do you want my sap?
I think since you are fools, it's time for you to be devoured. And with that, let's start initiative. As you see, the dead creature begin to open its mouth and
That
hits.
token picture is crazy.
Hiss, what would you like to do?
All right. Can I go over to the blood barrel, and I would like to actually, can I get through people? I actually never remember how that works technically.
Yes, you can move through people.
It's just double movement.
No, move
Oh.
through allies.
Oh, okay. I want to get to this, and I would either like to do an Arcana check or identify on it to see if can I do an Arcana check on it to see if there's something I could do with it to deanimate the corpse.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Advantage on Arcana checks. 27.
Okay. 27. So it would take significant time to undo the whole enchantment process, like an hour or so. That would cause a deanimation as far as the bowl itself. However, there would be a way, should all the blood be drained from the bowl, for it to lose its enchantment power, like its functionality, until blood was put back in. However, you can tell from your check that the only way that blood may exit this is if it were to be drunk. And with that same arcana, this carries the curse of vampirism with it.
Is it bad that I really want to drink it now to see what happens?
You only have one transformation, his.
Wait, so then... Oh, wait, I can't even drink it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 of us that actually can. Well, no, 3. I don't know about Willow. Willow's a dryad, so I don't know how that would work on her biology.
Would share that info with everybody at the very least.
All Willow is the origination story of a villain from Wednesday at this point. It's fine.
Yeah.
Would that count as my action?
Yes.
Cool. I'll use my bonus action to make. Or no, it's an action. Never mind. I'll pass.
Got it. Griff.
I actually also thought of something funny. What if Willow drinks it and she just starts sprouting yellow roses?
Oh boy.
I really want to drink it.
Hey,
A yellow
Trail
hunter
Divinity.
indeed.
Trail Divinity. I'm up to 18 now. So 21. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my maneuver points. And everyone within 10 feet of me gets a +2 bonus to your AC.
Ooh. Oh. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Hiss, are you humanoid? Did you walk away, Hist? You're muted if you were answering.
Oh, sorry.
Are you humanoid?
Yeah. I mean, no. I guess. I mean, technically, yeah. What? Does a construct count as humanoid? Then he'd be a construct, I guess, more than a humanoid.
Okay, depending on your creature type. That's fine then. I think we'll go with that. And then Griff, go ahead and give me a charisma save actually at the start of your turn.
Is this against being frightened?
It is.
Then I have advantage.
He is also
19.
technically a dragon now.
What'd you get? Sorry?
19.
19. Alright. You can keep going.
Alright. Okay. So, downside of Divine Edict Protect, I can't leave 10 feet away from people. So when I go to attack the corpse, wait, no, I can't because I used both my stuff. So actually, never mind that. I'm just going to move and end my turn.
Alright.
I'll move right here. So I
Willow.
can keep Asphalt and Willow.
So mechanically, do you have a part humanoid there?
Let's check it out. I think if I remember right, I'm not, but I'm
Did
gonna
you go
check.
Fey or plant or something?
I'm checking to be sure.
Yeah.
It says creature type. You are a plant.
Perfect. Continue.
All right. Okay. I think for Willow, she is going to change this up a little bit. She wants to get out of here, so it's 5, 10, 15, and I want to put a what is it? It's called. No, it's not what it's called. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna try to do an entangle down there. That's what I'll try to do. So that's 17 strength save on the building, which has Leviora in it.
Mm-hmm. Vitra.
Levitra.
Very cool. So that's a strength save, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. And that is 15.
All right. So for the moment, they are restrained unless they use their powers and all that junk to teleport. So I'll just put that right about. Whoop, let me line that up a little bit. There we go. All right. So they are restrained, and while I've got them there, ooh, I really want to. No, I can't. Okay, we're good. I will stay there for now. Oh wait, no. I've got the other one in my sight. So I'm going to go ahead and put a restrain on the Corpse Walker, and that's 4 cold damage, and they are welcome to use an attack to break out of it.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Right.
What is this?
What is what?
This big thing coming.
Oh, bad news. That's what that is.
Okay. I don't know about just yet. Bjorg. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before that, I've my own bad. This begins climbing up and gets to the top.
Yum.
And it will have to dash. Actually, no, because it has its bonus action dash. So it does that and can look down and will fire on Willow.
Yuck.
$22 to hit.
Yeah, even with the +2, that will hit me.
On a 21.
That will also hit me.
All right, 5 piercing, 3 poison, and 9 piercing, 2 poison.
9 and 2. All right, so that's 2 con saves for entangled. All right, first one's a nat 20. That should work.
Woo!
Second one might not work. That is a that's only a 9.
Okay, so entangle will go down.
All right.
All right, now Bjorg.
All right. Bonus action steady aim. I'm gonna shoot at the Corpse Walker.
Good.
For a 27.
They are restrained, by the way, so you'd have had advantage.
Oh, so I didn't need to use the.
Correct.
Still 27.
That hits.
For 11 points of magical piercing. Plus 17 for sneak attack.
28, very good.
And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. So then, for Bloodvidra's turn, you see roots dripping with blood suddenly emerge from the hut and all around in a 30-foot emanation.
Jeez.
Remember her? And this will have all of you doing a dex saving dex saving throw, please.
All right.
Nat 20. 23.
19.
Evasion with a 21.
Nice.
13.
Okay. So, anyone else get lower than 16 or 17 rather?
Asphalt.
Asphalt. Okay. So Asphalt and Willow, you become restrained by the vines.
Yummy.
And then they do pierce everyone. This is a safer half damage. So, of course, Bjorg is good to go. But that would be 18 piercing for a fail, 9 for success.
And that's a fail for a new roll?
No, just the
Oh.
original roll.
Okay. All right.
So let's get to the 9. And then that is, I think. So I'm going to hide her again just because y'all don't quite know what she's doing.
True.
So. And then we'll go to Asphalt.
Oh boy. I will bonus action call up rocks to cover me to make my armor. And I think that means, let me double check. Okay, can I do some sort of check to get out of the restraint?
Certainly, you can do acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so stupid. Okay, I will stay where I am, and from last whence I heard her talking, I would like to shatter the shack that she was in.
I'm sorry, what was you going to do?
I'm gonna cast shatter over the other house, the other building.
Ooh, nice. That's a 10
So
foot
that
radius?
is-
Say again?
It's a 10-foot radius?
It is a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay. So, is it centered on a point you can see?
From a point of your choice within range.
Okay. So,
Con save.
put it somewhere.
you got it.
All right. So you let it go. Not sure. You don't. You feel things cracked. You don't get the feeling that it hit anybody.
Bummer of the summer. Okay, that's it.
All right. And
Oh, I did forget. I have 30 feet of tremor sense.
oh, that does matter. So let's see what we got. Okay. So that's really funny. Yeah, you place it in the right spot because you don't sense her, but you sense where she's not. And if you assume she's in the building, you'd be able to get her.
Okay.
So that would work.
Okay.
I'll let her do the con save then.
I am casting at 4th level. I didn't say, but I did expend the spell slot.
No worries. Okay, so con save 12.
24 thunder damage.
Very nice. Do that. All right, very good. So you do feel that is, you do hear some pain from within. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so now I got my corpse walker that is restrained. All right, so it'll go and make an attack, or use its attack to break free from its restraints.
Yep.
And go. And then it's got it's 30, so yeah, it's going to go right up to Griff. Actually, we can. It's going to go to Willow. Because it's the clearest way it has to someone who's close to the thing. All right, then it makes its second attack for a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Right, that is 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 necrotic. And a con save, please.
All right, that's 18.
Okay, good to go. No effect from the thing other than the damage. And we'll go to Hest.
All right. I think I am just gonna. How long has it been since our last fight? Longer than 10 minutes, probably?
Yeah, kind of took your
Okay.
time investigating.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna recast the meteors and fling 2 at the that's a wall next to me, isn't it? So I'll swing 2 at the drowned assassin.
You got it. So, deck save 16 and 11.
Both fail for 9 and 8 fire damage.
Nice.
And that'll be it for me.
17. And Griff.
Oakley dokley. I'm going to unfortunately ignore the drowned assassin for now. And then come over to flank with Willow on the corpse walker. And I'm going to attack it. Oh,
go.
it's really close to being in at 20, but it's a 26.
Oh, okay. Well, it hits.
And then the second one is a 14.
A 14 hits as well.
Okay. It is also sapped, so its next attack is at disadvantage.
Nice.
So damage is 9 plus 11, which is 20 bludgeoning, plus 3 plus 5, which is 8 radiant.
Very good. And then, is that it?
Yes, that is it.
Willow.
All right. Willow is going to communicate with the earth, and she is going to try anyway to. Yeah, she's going to use her feet to communicate with the earth and ask the earth if it wouldn't mind so much if it would grow a tree. And so I'm just gonna grab this thing, even though it's not a blight. Well, that's huge. I don't want to huge anything. Is there anything smaller, large? Ugh. Nope. Okay, that's okay. We'll just draw it. And she's going to create a tiny little tree And this tiny little tree is going to sprout up right under her, which immediately shoots her up because it grows beneath her, brings her up 20 feet. And so that she has 3/4 cover in the tree here. And so she is technically 20 feet up. And then she will use her bonus action to make the corpse walker restrained
Very
with
nice.
4 cold damage.
Got it. Right, so you break restraints by lifting yourself up. Very nice.
And the tree does have an AC and hit points.
Okay. Very good. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so seeing that. She have 3/4 cover.
Yes.
What's your AC then with the +5?
+5 to my AC is 25. The tree has its own AC if it's trying to attract the tree.
All right, so the assassin will attack you.
Wait, I'm sorry, I misread it. Okay, so it is 3/4 cover, but only for effects originating, but it's half cover to me. I have half cover, but there's 3/4 cover from effects originating on the other side of its trunk.
Okay. We get miss anyway, so we're good to go. And at this point, this round, assassin will come on up and climb and dash. Take its position up there. Due to everything, its basic best shot's going to be Bjorg. And we've got 24 to hit
That'll hit.
and 11.
Does not hit.
So the one hit is going to be 6 piercing and 4 poison. Then a con save, please. Four.
21.
It's good to go. Then Bjorg.
Is there a wall behind me there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that
Depending on what
case,
you're looking
between me and drowned assassin B.
at. There is. They just have like a high view of you, so you can try to fire at them because it's going up.
No, I'm gonna go for drowned assassin A. So
Got
bonus
it.
action, steady aim.
Let's see here. Griff can now see her.
For a dirty 20,
That hits.
for 8 points of magical piercing, plus an additional 14 for sneak attack.
Very good. All right, they're looking really badly injured.
And then, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Got it. In that case, let's see something. Okay, good to know. All right. From around you, Asphalt, you see 3 vines rise up. Each one goes to attack you. You are restrained. So let's see here. First one, that's going to hit, I believe, with 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Oop, only a 13 or 11 actually,
Miss.
and a 27 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so as these two lead you, the vines around you lift you up and expose your vital areas, giving them automatic crits.
Oh boy.
So, that the first one here will be 22
Okay.
necrotic. Second one here would be 24 necrotic.
I'm gonna spend 2 maneuver points as a reaction to give myself some HP back.
You got it. Oh,
Um,
interesting. What are you using? Tell me what you're using.
It is called Blood from Stone. It's a maneuver. I will read it to you. As a reaction, when you are hit by an attack, you can convert some of your pain into healing energy.
Nice. Okay, I love this. So these two wrap around you, and they are ripping you to shreds, making it so that, like, almost surgically, making it so that you're going to bleed out and take
Ugh.
damage. And as you do your healing, not only you're healing this HP, but you're healing that effect.
Ah,
So you would have been taking 8d4 at the beginning of your turns, but
Oh.
because of your reaction healing, you negated the effect.
I mean, cool. I'm
12
so-
fewer attacks. Yeah.
The second amount of damage, what was it?
So, second amount was 26.
Thank you.
All right. Oh. In that case. All right. I'm going to go to Asphalt.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, taking a page out of Willow's book, I am going to cast. Is there a roof over our head? Over my head?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Stone Pillar, so I'm gonna cause a pillar to rise from underneath me, and I will rise up 30 feet into the air.
Nice. Whip.
And as a bonus action, I will Shillelagh.
He's charging it up. All right. This comes to our corpse walker, who's restrained. Uses an action to get out of that, or attack. Then we'll, I think, disadvantage, or is it minus D4, Griff?
It is disadvantage on the first attack.
Okay, so it will disadvantagedly attack you for a natural 1. Missing. And clearing all of its stuff off of it.
A swift deflect.
But we'll stay there, and then we come to Hist.
All right. I tried to move myself from the. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go here and shoot 2 meteors at the corpse walker. That's my
Yep. Excuse 8 and 15.
Awesome. That'll be a total of 15 fire damage between both.
Nice.
I'm gonna use a third level scorching ray at or second level scorching ray all at the corpse walker.
Oh, you got it.
21 to hit, 17 to hit, and a nat 1.
So 2 hits.
Cool. For 16 fire damage total.
How do you want to kill it?
The rays just kind of shoot off its shoot through its neck and cut off its head as it goes flying.
Nice. Anything else?
That is it for me.
All right. Griff.
I'm gonna go over to Drowned Assassin A. Because I want to stay within 10 feet of my friends so that I don't take psychic damage. Which is an unfortunate side effect of my maneuver. So, whack whack. First attack is 21.
It's 21. That will hit.
Second attack is 17.
It hits.
That's 7 plus 7 for 14 bludgeoning. It's sapped, and then 6 radiant.
Ooh, very nice. Anything else?
That's it.
Got it. Willow.
All right. Am I still restrained? That's one of my questions here.
No.
All right. Okay.
So I think I'm going to therefore. Do I see the person at the bottom of the screen there from 20 feet in the sky?
Oh, Bloodfithra?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd have 3/4 cover.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will attempt to. Oh boy, this will be interesting. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do a what's it called? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to ask the Earth to help me out here again, and I'm going to summon out the Earth to become an ally and begin to churn the earth and stone and begin to erupt an area right around the creature there for a dex saving throw. This is a 4th level spell.
Nice. But this one, 10.
That fails. right, so that will be a total of good 32 bludgeoning. And yeah, okay. And yeah, I'm just going to put it down there. It's a 20-foot marker here. That's my action. Whoop.
So is that difficult terrain or?
Yes, it is difficult terrain that has to be cleared by hand. So I kind of want to put it here, I think. And he's right now, I don't think he's restrained or anything, but I was just checking to be sure. He is not going to be restrained, but yeah, it's basically just difficult terrain. It would require at least a minute to clear by hand. So each 5-foot square, and blah blah blah.
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, and then my my last little bit here is let me see how far he is from me. Yeah, I guess I would have to hop down to do this though. So I'm gonna hop down, oop, and then I will put a restraint on him until he uses his attack, and he takes full damage from that.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Nice. So that's about Vrith. Are you doing that against?
Yes.
Okay. So restrained. Assassin. Gonna get a disadvantage on its first dagger attack here. Only for a 14 against Griff. And then only a 5.
No.
Then the one in the other corner fires 2 crossbow bolts at Bjorg. Dirty 20.
That hits.
That was a 7. So it's a miss 4 piercing and 4 poison.
Do I need to make another con save?
Yes.
Eight.
Okay. Noted. So we go to Bjorg.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend 5 maneuver points, and I need a what is it? A DC 17. I don't remember what the save is. Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. On Assassin B.
Okay. Got it. 29.
Nice. So he's gonna take 26 points of piercing damage.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, big hole. Water starts to leak out of their body.
And that will be my turn.
Got it. With that, you hear an enormous growl from your south as you see a huge stitched together corpse lurching its way And using the dash action, lands next to Hist. So we get to Bloodvidthra. Does have a restraint on her. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I guess she'll go ahead and cut through the restraints. And then lash out. She's gonna with so 2 whips are gonna come out to Willow. Here.
Hello.
Yep. First one, 18.
Do I still have the +2?
Did you leave your tree?
No, I mean from Griff.
Let me measure how far apart we are. You are unfortunately too far away.
Then yes, that hits.
All right. The second one is 13.
That misses.
All right. That will be 11 necrotic. Damage, and you are leaking sap from the wound.
Ew.
Go. Oops, that was 10. 20. Now, get out of sight here. What's that? Asphalt.
I will, having seen her retreat, I will shatter her again, hoping to catch her in that area.
Yeah, fair enough, because between Tremor and she came out, went over. Yeah, you can guess. I'll give you that. So do another con.
Oh, so many ones.
Incidentally, you do see that she does seem to heal some of the damage that getting. She'll fail on the con save.
13. Thunder damage.
Very good.
I will hop off my pillar, which is 30 feet high. Do I take
Right.
damage from doing
Yeah,
that?
you would take the fall damage. Just not sure what you were doing. That is 15 bludgeoning.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I will spend another 2 maneuver points to offset some of that.
You got it.
What do I roll? I'm so sorry. 3d6 plus 4, 1, 3. Okay, 11, 15. Okay. And then I will bonus action quick step to make my speed 30, and I'm gonna start walking towards Bloodvidthra. If I hop down, am I in the same spot I was, or am I hopping down like in a square next to it?
Next to it.
Okay. And then I will walk 30.
This is difficult terrain though. The square, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so nope, that's the ruler. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. That's it.
Got it. Then we'll go to Hist.
All right. Can I see the person at the bottom? I tried to pronounce it. I can't.
Blodvidra. Those little things with but you go ahead and no, unfortunately,
Okay.
you don't have line of sight.
Then I'm gonna fling 2 meters at the ancient corpse walker in front of me.
Got it. So that's Dex of 6 and dirty 20.
So that'll be 9 for the first one, and then 7 halved to 3 for the second.
Okay, so 12 total.
And then as my action, I'm gonna Scorching Ray at 3rd level. Also at the same creature, and I have Warcaster, so I won't be at disadvantage.
There we go.
Scorching Ray. 17. Second one is 11.
11 misses.
Third is a 25.
That hits.
Fourth one is 15.
Misses.
So 2 hits.
Yes.
Total of 15 fire damage.
Very nice. Burning.
That'll be it.
Got it. Griff.
Okie dokie. I'm going to continue attacking the drowned assassin first. Okay. What is their current affliction right now? I can tell they have a ring around them. What was it?
They're your sept.
Ah, okay. Just checking. Alright. First attack is a natural 20!
Heck yes.
Second attack is an 11.
That'll miss.
Okay, 13 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I'm just gonna bonk his head in. And then I'm going to move over here, I think. Because that's difficult terrain, right? Where asphalt is.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I don't think will bother me much. But I think if I'm here, I reach Willow, I reach Asphalt, and I reach Hist. Bjork's the only one who isn't +2. So I'm going to be right here between the Corpse Walker and Willow.
Got it. And then we're going to go Willow, take your turn, and we're in the session.
Oh, great. So I'm going to go ahead and 10, 20, 30. And then I will dash 40, 50. I assume I can see
Yeah.
Bloodthela. And I will go ahead and ask the earth once again for some help. Oh wait, let me make sure I'm doing this right, because it said bonus action, but now I'm looking at it, I'm not so sure. So if I went, well, I guess I can't see them from here, can I? That's
No.
unfortunate. Well, This is weird. A grasping vine. Is that an action or a bonus action? Because it says bonus action, but then it says to take a melee spell attack.
I'm not sure what the spell or
It's a spell, a 5th level.
okay. So let's see. Your cast time a bonus action. Yeah, it's just bonus action.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So I will do the action dash. And then I will put down my friendly neighborhood tree buddy. And let's put him about, say, right about here. So he can do his thing. And he will go ahead and take his attack. All right. Oh, there it is. +9. Oh, but we haven't used the last thing, so I'll use it since we're ending the session.
Nice.
Okay, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. It will initially do a good old 26 bludgeoning and pull the creature closer to it by about 30 feet toward the vine. And he is grappled. He's grappled.
All right.
I'll finish my movement with the 5 and a 10. Actually, just a 5 in case somebody's doing an AoE. There we go. That's my turn.
You got it. So go to Round Assassin, and with that, we will end for tonight.
Good night, everyone.